Hi, so I made a video last week on compensation reporting and how to get benchmark information on salaries for new hires or certain contracts, hiring contracts, government contracts. Perhaps you have a project from within your executive team to do forecasting for budgeting and want to look at what the different percentiles are for salaries for several job titles and positions that you want. There's a million reasons why. So the point was to talk about the integrity of the information provided in each site. And as I was doing the project, of course, I thought about using Chat GPT. However, I wanted to go through and validate the efficacy of these different websites, and I want to see what Chat GPT has to say in this project to kind of compare and see exactly what Chat GPT would say and what data it would come up with for this project. So this is how I use Chat GPT right now. So let me show you my screen. Okay, so I have built out several agents. One of them is human resource expert. So I love bouncing and ideas off of the human resource expert that I have built in Chat GPT. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to ask it a question about these compensation reports. Alright, so I have asked Chat GPT, my human resource expert, I need information such as recognized national and regional compensation surveys and studies of professional, public, and private organizations to establish total compensation structure. Please provide me with such surveys and benchmarking by percentile for job titles. I just picked random ones: admin assistant, customer service agent in banking, market expert, and Facebook ads. Let's see what she says. Okay, I like this response. So it's given us basically a lot of the websites that I found previously, such as salary.com, PayScale, Mercer, etc. Then it breaks down regional compensation. So what I am going to do is I want numbers. I want percentiles. So I'm going to ask it to create some charts and graphs. Okay, so it is producing a graph. So what I asked it, I said, thank you so much for this information. It is useful, and I would like to have 3 tables with the information you provided for administrative assistant, which I quoted. I just copied and pasted this part because this is the meat and potatoes of what I want. So I pasted that with quotations so it knows exactly which part I liked. However, I want this for all 3 job titles that I inquired about, and this to be put in a table as well as a chart or graph image. So we'll see what it does. Sometimes this takes multiple prompting to get what you want. So I do like this here, administrative assistant. Oh, and I want to tell it that I want this for the Western region. So I do have to tell it, well, this is a fake project, but you could probably tell ChatGPT that you want this for national data, then Western region, then perhaps your city, and maybe even the size of your organization. So you might want to see different benchmarks, but I'm assuming this is all just national. Here are the charts representing the data above. Okay, so I've had this issue before where the links don't really work. So I am not able to click on the links you have provided above. Please give me links that I can copy and paste into a browser for the charts you have created above. For whatever reason, my computer is not wanting to open the links, as I probably have some, blockers on here. Okay, so I had issues pulling up the image, so what I've said is, can we do these using Quick Chart? And it says absolutely. Below are the tables corresponding to the charts generated in Quick Chart. So we'll see if this works. And because of my settings that I'm not able to click on these for whatever reason, I don't want to go through and figure out which pop-up blocker I have, because I have like 3 different browsers that I use. So I've asked it to give me the links in plain text, so it gives me this nice little code here that I can just put into my browser and here. So it's given me a breakdown of the different salaries here. The only thing I don't like is that this is not telling me which job title, so I'm going to ask it to update this. So I'm going to say, okay, these are great, but I need the job titles for each chart listed in the title header. I also need charts with data for national, regional, western region of US, for the size of the group, the size of the employer being 50 employees, and the size of the employer being 500 employees. Let's see if she understands this. Certainly, here's updated charts including the job titles. Also included different charts for national data. She's given me the link here that I can click on, as well as the plain text, just like I asked for before, so it's anticipating that, which is pretty cool. Alright, so here we have listed let me move this over. We have asked Chat GPT to adjust the title for each chart and list out the different percentiles. So administrative assistant for national 50 employees is 30,000, 25th percentile is 35,000, the median 50th percentile is 40,000, 75th percentile is 45,000, and 90th percentile is 50,000 for an administrative assistant. Then let's look at a customer service banking agent compensation chart. So let's see what that one says. Customer service agent salary, national, 50 employees, 10th percentile is between 25,000 and 30,000. 25th percentile is, let's call it 32,000. The median is 37,000. The 75th percentile is 41 or 42,000, and 90th percentile looks like it's about 47,000. Okay, it just skipped around. I just stalled out for a moment, but now it is generating my Facebook ad marketing expert. Oh, it just glitched again. It's probably the time of day. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Marketing expert and Facebook ads salary, national, 50 employees. So I'm not going to go through all these, but 10th percentile is 45,000 and the 90th percentile is 85,000. Okay, so I could just go through here and ask her to recreate these charts for really any job title now, and I could go ahead and put these in a PowerPoint. The other thing is to please cite sources for above charts. Certainly. So you could also include these in your sources, and I would recommend doing so. And I also recommend going in here and checking some of the work, because sometimes Chat GPT assumes too much. I would imagine these are pretty close. I mean, they look right, they seem right, other than this one that just says salary, because I don't know what that's for, but it seems pretty accurate. But you know, with most things with Chat GPT, I mean, this is still in the early stages. It's going to get crazier and crazier and more accurate. But we still need to just not assume that it's always right, and double check, look at the sources it's looking at, and make sure it all makes sense. However, it is an amazingly powerful tool now that I can just say copy image and put this into a PowerPoint, or use it however I want, put it in an email to a client, use it for my own internal projects. Just saved me a ton of time. I spent a half an hour on this versus going through and doing it manually. It took me, you know, about four hours, and I didn't have beautiful, you know, these cool charts. I just had a written kind of executive summary with bullet points of these different percentiles, and I don't even think I ended up doing, I didn't do 10th percentile all the way to 90th. I think I just did the 50th and the 75th percentile. So certainly a way to save some time, improve your output, or even just get some additional feedback, some additional tools for creating these kinds of charts and visuals if that's what you need. So hopefully you found this compensation reporting video useful. If you have any questions about my business, you can go ahead and click the link down below. It's bennies.info, so that's BENNIES.info, and you can learn all about my business there, schedule a meeting with me. Thank you for hanging out until the end, and we'll see you next time.